Thank you very much.
Hello. All right. I'm Jacob, and first of all, thank you for coming. My question is in response to one of your answers, Candace. So, in response to America being an ethnically homogenous country, you said that's insane. First of all, we know that ethnically homogenous countries work. Japan, Korea, Europe before migration. America, actually, before around 1980s when the massive demographic changes happened. And even now in America, the Pacific Northwest is ethnically homogenous white. The flyover states are ethnically homogenous white. The rural areas of the Pacific Northeast are ethnically homogeneously white. So we know that there are ethnically homogenous areas, so that's not insane either. So exactly what's insane about that? And my second part of the question is, if white men are under attack like you say so much, why haven't you held a white men leadership summit?
Do you want to have one?
Absolutely.
Well, first off, in talking about white men, it's not just white men that are under attack; it's men, period, that are under attack. So it's not exclusive to white men. And we did have that summit. It was called the Young Woman Leadership Summit. We talked about how we need to be more vocal in defending our men. But I'm totally for having a male summit too, because we need to tell men that it's okay to be men. We've reached this bizarre place in society. But to go back to your other question, you talked about countries that were successful under an ethno-state, but you didn't talk about all of the ones that have failed. You didn't bring up any of the countries in Africa that have completely failed under that model. You didn't bring up
Can I respond to that?
Yeah.
Japan, South Korea, China, the entirety of Europe, and also the entirety of America before 1965 Immigration Act.
So here's a great point, man, and I know where you're coming from, and I totally disagree. You know what makes us different? We're the only country ever to exist where being an American has nothing to do with skin color, religion. It has to come with one core of idea. So
That's not true.
Absolutely
Before
true.
1965. Before 1965, the immigration standard
Incorrect.
to be an American
Let me tell
was
you
a
why.
white
Before
male.
1965, Jesse Owens was an American when he won a gold medal in Berlin. Okay?
An exception
Before
to the rule
1965,
doesn't break
George
the
Washington
rule,
Carver
an
was an
exception
American.
To the rule doesn't break the rule. The immigration standard was European descent.
So you're coming from a perspective of a racially driven perspective of what an American is. Let me tell you why that's wrong. You know what a Japanese person is? It's based in, let me finish. It's based in ethnic and homogenous background. Chinese the same, Korean. You know what being an American is? It's believing in a core idea that I'm going to be a victor, not a victim, that I can make tomorrow better than today, and that I'm here to make my life better. It doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter your religion, it doesn't matter your skin color.
It's not the skin color that matters, it's the ideas.
On the Constitution, though, before 1965, the immigration standard was pretty specific about Europeans. And although exceptions happen, exceptions do not break rules.
All right, but what I'm trying, first off.
So the idea, so you guys love the Constitution so much, right? And I love it too.
Constitution's not written in
This
Korean,
ethno
yet
state
these
stuff is
Americans are doing the
You're
best in
absolutely
America.
Right. But we also
Can I-
rewrote the
can I
Korean
say
Constitution
something?
when we remade that country after the war.
You missed the
We
joke.
rewrote
So-
South Korea.
What I'm saying is that I agree that multiculturalism doesn't work, but if the culture is the same, the skin color doesn't matter. The issues that we have is when people try to say that we should be culturally diverse, so we should have people that, worship the Quran and want to, don't like Western ideas and don't like the fact that women are showing their skin in the same country and mingling that. That's a disaster. But if people have the same ideas, it doesn't matter if the person is black, white, Hispanic, Japanese, or Indian. It's making sure that people have the same ideas. So this ethno-state stuff is bizarre. It's not something that I support, and it's wrong.
Here's a great visual example. Can I give you an example?
Oh, absolutely.
2016 Olympics, Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, the women's gymnastics team. The 4 members of the U.S. gymnastics team couldn't be ethnically different, more ethnically different. A black woman, a Hispanic woman, a Jewish woman, and a white woman. Every single one of those women we consider to be Americans and victors. You know what the Chinese gymnastics team looked like? They all looked the same. You know what the Japanese gymnastics team looked like? They all looked the same. You know what the Korean gymnastics team looked like? They all looked the same. We are great because despite the melanin in your skin or where you come from, you come here, you believe in a core set of ideas, you are an American.
Can I give a quick
Period.
example? All the best Winter Olympics competitors were all European, though. All the best Winter Olympic competitors were all from Europe.
What?
All the top Olympic competitors were all from Europe. The winners and the gold
Jesse
medalists.
Owens was not from Europe.
Either Europe or European stock.
What?
Wait, well, you are verging on white nationalism, my friend. I want nothing to do with
Yeah, I don't mess with that.
ethno-nationalism or anything like that.
We don't
I
represent
condemn
that.
I
Would it be
disavow
better if I
completely.
said heritage?
And that is
I mean,
not
it's the same
true.
thing.
Hold on a second. You don't understand what you just said, how ridiculous that is. Usain Bolt has European stock.
My bad. Not all of them. A majority.
No, you said that.
A majority. You're right.
No, you're wrong. I mean, you couldn't be more wrong. How about the U.S. men's basketball team? How many
said
white
winter,
people were
not
on that
basketball.
team?
I didn't say basketball. I said Winter Olympics.
You said Olympic.
I said Winter Olympics.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I absolutely did say Winter Olympics.
Well, I just want to make
I
a
think
really...
we can all agree we disavow. Do we not disavow?
Right, I mean, this is, yeah, we don't support this. We don't support that.
We do not support white ethno-nationalism.
Not at all. Not one bit.